Woman kicked out of Peter K. gig, humiliated, as she appears on Good Morning Britain. A woman kicked out of a Peter K. gig has spoken out in her first interview since the incident. During the gig, one man was kicked out after reportedly shouting, "garlic bread," repeatedly. After he was evicted, the comedian got another woman kicked out of the performance after shouting, "We love you, Peter." Myar Curran, 25, had been attending the show at the AO Arena on February 8 with her dad, her auntie, her best friend, and boyfriend. A longtime fan of Peter K., Myar had been really excited to see the Bolton-born comedian perform live in his Better Late Than Never tour. But after the incident, she told the Manchester Evening News that she had been left annoyed and upset by what happened. Today, February 14, Myar appeared on Good Morning Britain and shared that she had not meant to cause any harm. She added that she had just been trying to show my love to the comedian after the other attendee was kicked out. She told Good Morning Britain this morning, "It's gutting really. I do feel a bit humiliated. I didn't mean to cause any harm, I was just showing my love because he kicked someone out, so I was like, oh, I'll stand up and say we love you, Peter, but he obviously didn't like it." Myar added, "I feel like what I said was not abusive, wasn't aggressive, it wasn't antisocial, I wasn't drunk. I was just standing up chanting 'We love you, Peter, we do,' and I feel like it's just been taken a bit overboard and a bit over the top." His reaction. During the interaction, Peter K. also compared Myar to soap actress Lisa Riley. Myar said that she believes this was a jibe about her weight. She previously told the MEN, "Well, I think he knew exactly what he was doing. If I was a bit skinnier, he wouldn't have made the comparison. There was no pussyfooting about it, it was definitely about my weight and how I looked." In a statement to GMB, Peter K. said, "The show on Saturday night in Manchester had two hecklers shouting out from the start. They wouldn't stop. I tried to deal with them, I tried to ignore them. Eventually I asked the audience around them if they were being disruptive, and they all shouted, yes. I also asked for a show of hands, at least 40 people raised their hands, so I was left with no choice. The lady who was ejected did look remarkably like Lisa Riley. I don't know how that is an insult that I performed 114 shows on this tour, and they were only the second and third people I've ever had to get ejected. There comes a point where dealing with repeated hecklers simply isn't enough. It's not something you ever want to do, but there comes a point where it really isn't fair on the people around them." Lisa Riley herself also weighed in on the row. In a post on X, she said, "Please, praying hands emojis, draw a line under this now. I am not offended, never was offended. I love Peter K. to pieces. Laughter is my favorite medicine.